Check, check.
Yeah, I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
You gonna? All right, good evening, Hawks fans. We're picking up here the JV action in St. Paul against St. Paul Academy. Second period is just underway here. Hawks in the zone. 0-0 score so far, but I would say that the Hawks have dominated action so far in this game. Out there for the Hawks right now, we got Caden Finley with Mason Link, Chase Carlson up front with Ty Jascott and Jake Nelson playing D. Caden Finley breaking out of the zone right now through neutral ice. Takes it in the corner, over to Carlson. Backhands it over to Lynham, just not able to connect. Battle along the boards, and St. Paul is able to get it out. Jake Nelson up the ice now. He's able to chip it out of the zone and collect his own chip. Skated deep. Backhand. But that goes wide of the goal. The Spartans send the puck out of the zone now. Icing's waved off. Sikora collects. Puck gets stripped off of him, but he battles back and is able to get control of the puck again. Sends it over to Weeks waiting on the boards. He sends it ahead to Mara. Puck slips off his stick, but the Hawks are able to keep it in the zone. Lynham sends it in deep to the corner. Sikora pinches on that puck to keep it in. Takes a shot on goal, saved by the Spartan goalie. Out nice now for the Hawks. We've got Grant Halstead, Caden Bryant, and Clay Carlson, Sikora, and Ryland Schumacher back on D. Got a 2-on-2 battle for the puck in the corner. Nearly a stalemate. Looks like the referee wants them. Puck does squirt free. The Cardinals able to come away with it. Good battle for the puck there, neutral ice. Spartans are able to send it in deep. Jake Nelson comes out with it briefly, but he's contested. Another battle along the boards. Sikora tries to wrestle it away unsuccessfully. Puck comes out to the point. Shot and goal blocked off the arm by Caden Bryant. He'll go to the bench after that one. Stretch pass up to Link. He has a step on the defenders, cuts it to the middle, takes a shot on goal, stopped by the goalie. Collects his own rebound as the rest of the Hawks filter into the zone. Link still with the puck down low, sends it out front. Shot taken by Jascott, tipped wide. Chase Carlson with the puck now, sends it back to the point. And Jake Nelson unable to keep that puck in the zone, just comes out across the blue line, and there's an offsides play. Face-off won by the Spartans. They skate head into the Hawks zone, still with possession. Puck knocked away and chipped out in neutral ice. Hawks have a 3-on-1 here. Link takes a shot and beats the goalie glove side. Great shot by Mason Link, 1-0 Hawks. The goalie went down, puck went up. That's a good goal by Link. So 1-0 Hawks. Hawks leading in the shot category as well, 13-5. 11:28 left to go here in the second period. Face-off won by the Hawks. Sent in deep by McLaren. Josh Moore on the forecheck, along with Lynham. Spartans come out with the puck. Puck poked away by Sikora briefly. Puck still ends up in the Hawk zone. Skated out by Sikora. Was able to chip it out of the zone, but too far for Amara, who has to forecheck now against the Spartans. Puck comes back out to neutral ice. Hawks are regrouping. D to D. Sent ahead for Lynham, who dumps it in deep. The Hawks go for a change. Caden Bryant forechecking. Puck sent in front to Clay Carlson. Puck kept in by Ty Jascott, but it comes out again. And we've got an icing call on here against the Spartans. We'll have a face-off here again down in the Spartan zone when play resumes. Face-off won by the Spartans. And whipped around. No ice. Jake Nelson chips it back into neutral ice. Collected by Grant, who sends it ahead for Caden Bryant. Tries to dangle through the legs of the Spartan defender, unable. Puck kept in by Clay Carlson. Grant with the puck in the slot. Knocked away from him. Back to neutral ice. Jake Nelson collects, and he sends it in deep. Grant Halstead with the puck now. Set over to Chase Carlson, able to get a good shot off, but collected by Mason Link, knocked off of his stick. Chase Carlson with the puck down low. Puck comes out to the point, shot ahead, blocked and tipped wide. Hawks still working the puck here low below the goal line. Mason Link with it over to Caden Finlay, who skates out over the top of the circle, takes a shot right in on goal, and we've got a stoppage. Hawks change lines here again. Got Mara, Weeks, and Lynham out there with Sikora and McLaren on the blue line. Face-off won by the Hawks, set behind the net. Mara collects the puck over on the boards. He's in the corner with it. Puck sent back up to the D, but intercepted by the Spartans. Sikora fighting for it. Spartans have a 2-on-1, but the shot is sent wide. Battle below the net right now. Puck is still loose, and the Hawks come out with it. Amara skating ahead through neutral ice. Still with the puck. Nice puck protection there by him. Puck comes out to the circle. Collected by McLaren. And they send it in deep. Mara with the puck now. He's checked off of it. Clay Carlson comes in to help. He's checked off the puck. And the Spartans come out with it from behind the net and attempt to break out, and they do, but not before Jake Nelson intercepts and sends it back deep again. He follows that dump in himself, sends it back to Jascott, who fires it in on the goal, but saved by the Spartan goalie. Still a lot of good forechecking work here by the Hawks. Most of the play is taking place in the Spartan zone. 8 minutes to go here in the second period. 1-0 Hawks. Face-off won by the Hawks. Back to Jake Nelson, who attempts a shot, but it's blocked. Odd man rush now against them. Jake back checks and is able to break up that play. Clay Carlson comes out with the puck, kicks it into neutral ice. regrouping now by the Hawks. Puck sent ahead for Caden Bryant, but intercepted. And now we've got a 3-on-2. Puck sent wide. Another shot from the point by the Spartans. That one goes high. Nice shot block by Caden Bryant to send that shot out of play. But we'll have a face-off in the zone as that puck left inside the blue line. Face-off won by the Hawks, but broken up by the Spartans. Hawks get the puck out of the zone briefly. Spartans are offside as they try to get in, and the puck is sent ahead, but that's going to go for an icing. We'll have another face-off down in the Hawks zone 7 minutes to go in the second period. Face-off won by the Hawks. Back to the D. Breakout attempt is picked off by the pinching Spartan D. Hawks try this again. Sikora skates it out on his own. Around one defender. Into the zone, around another one. He takes it wide behind the net. All the way around to the zone. Still has the puck. Sends it to the slot to Caden Finlay. 3 Spartans descend on him and knock the puck away. Hawks were able to dump it back in deep. Hawks changing their D. Spartans almost get a puck behind them, but they are able to send it back in deep behind the net. Puck comes out to the wall. Ty Jascott bangs it back in. Chase Carlson with the puck down. He takes a shot from the circle, but that's seen and stopped by the Spartan goalie. Face-off coming up on his blocker side. Got Morrow, Weeks, and Lynham out there with Ty Jascott and Jake Nelson on D. Face-off won by the Hawks, kept in by Jascott. Attempts a shot, but it's blocked. Just barely unable to keep that puck in the zone, and we got an offside play. Nice try nonetheless. Face-off won cleanly by the Spartans, who send it ahead. Collected by the Hawks. A little back and forth there, neutral ice. Puck trickles in by the goal. Goalie attempts or elects to freeze it. And we've got another face-off coming up on his blocker side in their zone. Hawks change the lines. Here we've got Grant Halstead out there with Clay Carlson, Caden Bryant, Sikora, and McLaren playing D. Face-off won by the Spartans. Good forechecking here by the Hawks to get that puck free. We got Grant Halstead with the puck all alone in front. Put the shot on goal, but that's saved. Same lineup for the Hawks. Face-off won by the Spartans behind them. Play broken up by Caden Bryant. He sends a puck in on goal, gloved down by the goalie. Coming out now for the Hawks, we got Caden Finlay, Mason Link, and Chase Carlson, Jake Nelson, Ty Jascott playing D. Face-off won by the Spartans. They try to chip it out, stopped by Jascott. Nice back check there by Mason Link, who comes in, takes a shot on goal, but that goes a little bit high and wide. Forechecking down the corner are Caden Finlay, Chase Carlson. Puck tipped away by Mason Link. He's checked off the puck. Clearing attempt stopped a little bit by the Hawks. The puck still trickles down deep into the Hawks' end. Puck sent back in by the Spartans with Hawks with possession here for a moment. Puck comes out to the Spartans D. They take a shot that's steered wide by Mason Mellon. Puck comes out to the slot. No clean opportunity there for the Spartans to get a shot off, but they are able to keep it in. Jake Nelson with the puck behind the net sends an outlet pass over to Chase Carlson's broken up, but Finlay comes in to sweep that puck and skates it into the zone, drops it for Mason Link. He's got the puck in his feet, unable to get that backhand off before the defender comes in to strip it away. Scorer sends that in, collected by the Spartans, who chip it all the way out, and it goes for an icing. 4 minutes left here in the second period. Still 1-0 Hawks, 18-6 shots in favor of the Hawks. Mara, Lynham, and Weeks out there now. Face-off won cleanly by the Hawks. Sikora skates in the zone with it. Looking for Lynham in front, unable to connect. McLaren sends it towards the goal, glove down. A lot of good pressure here by the Hawks. Face-off won by the Spartans to the corner. They come out with it. Spartans are offside. They're trying to knock the puck back in. Now they retrieve the puck deep in their end. Skora dumps it in. Spartans attempting a breakout. They're able to break it up through the middle and ahead. Skora breaks up the play for a moment, but not before they're able to send it in. Another breakout by the Hawks out of their end and shoveled in deep by Weeks as the rest of the Hawks go for a change. Camp Bryant and Mara are battling for the puck down low. Colin Skora pinches on that, sends the puck towards the net, but it doesn't make it all the way. Spartans are skating it out through neutral ice now. Shot wide of the net, really no threat. Spartans keep the zone, send a shot towards the net, but it's blocked. Another block, or shot steered wide by Mellon. Puck sent all the way across the zone and out. That play came out of the zone, so there's a delayed offsides call here against the Spartans. And the Spartans send it back in deep. Ty Jascott retrieving the puck. He sends it out high off the glass. Halstead collects it. Bench calling for him to send it deep. He just gets it across the blue line before it's intercepted. Plays the neutral ice. And the Spartans come away with it as they skate it in. Shot deflected high over the net. Jake Nelson with it out to Chase Carlson. Tipped out. He's able to kick it ahead to himself before it's knocked off of his stick back to neutral ice. Hawks send it in. Shot doesn't make it all the way, but deflected into the corner. Puck kept in by the Hawks. Great forechecking pressure here. Puck squirts loose to Mason Link, who sends a shot towards the net, but it's a little bit wide and in front of the goal mouth. And the Spartans elect to just ice that puck all the way down. And we'll have a face-off here in the Spartans' end when play resumes with just over a minute remaining in the second period. Face-off won by the Hawks. Sikora with it deep in his own corner. Back to Jake Nelson, who walks it in, steered aside by the Spartan goalie. Puck is knocked out by the Spartans with just a 1-on-3. The Hawks are able to chip it out of the zone. Skated back in now by the Spartans. Shot attempt made towards the net, but it goes wide. D-to-D pass by Sikora. Jake Nelson collects the puck now and skates it up through the middle. He's got a skating lane. Correction, that's Jace Mara. He's knocked off the puck, and we've got a penalty call coming up here against the Spartans. Correction, I guess it must have been offsides as he skated that puck in. Lost control of it there momentarily, so it's just an offsides call, not a penalty. Puck dumped in by the Hawks. 15 seconds left. McLaren keeps it in. He walks it towards the goal. Puck is loose in front of the net. Goalie didn't know what it was. Chase Carlson is able to bang home that rebound with just under 6 seconds left remaining in the period, and now it's 2-0 Hawks. Puck one ahead by the Hawks. Mason Link sends a hard shot on goal. Clock was not running, and so the referee's whistle at dead as more than 5 seconds had elapsed. So we're going to clean up the ice here. We'll come back for third period action after that. Hawks up 2-0. Thank you everybody for joining. Well, welcome back, Hawks fans. Third period of the JV game against the St. Paul Academy Spartans. Just about to get underway here. If you've missed the first two periods, the Hawks are up 2-0 and have been performing in a pretty dominating fashion against the Spartans here. We'll see if that continues in the third period. Face-off contested here. Puck through neutral ice and into the Spartan zone. Puck sent in deep by, looks like Olin Lynham, who's playing D this period. Got Connor Stevens out there forechecking against the Spartans. He sends it back around behind the net. Marin Weeks on the forecheck against the near boards. Puck sent back around. Connor Stevens gets to it. Lynham takes a shot on goal, steered aside by the Spartan goalie. Mara comes away with it now on this side. Battle against the half wall for the puck. And the Hawks are able to send that deep. And the forwards come off for a change. Giving the Spartans a free exit from their zone. But not before Clay Carlson can interrupt their breakout attempt. And puck is sent back in deep. Puck sent ahead for Halstead, who sends the puck in. Just knocked wide of the goal. All three Hawks get involved in the play there. Another shot on goal, steered aside. Spartans able to break it out now. Play broken up by Colin Sikora. Hard forechecking pressure against him, but he comes away with the puck. He's able to skate it up ice and out through the neutral ice, loses control of it. Knocked ahead by McLaren, but the Hawks are offsides. McLaren, unaware, touches the puck and play is whistled dead. So if you can hear that organ sound over the speakers, that is a real organ player in here. There's a guy with a portable electric organ, which kind of adds to the atmosphere here. Finley with the puck tied up in the corner, sent back to the half wall. Chase Carlson sent it in deep. Mason attempts a puck centering pass to Finley, who sends the puck wide, but he collects the rebound, sends it back for Sikora, who sends it in deep. Wraps around the entire width of the zone and pounded back in deep by McLaren. Mason Link checks his guy off the puck, comes away with it. Puck on Caden Finlay's stick now, skates out, sends a puck in on goal, swallowed up by the goalie. Face-off coming up here against, or on the blocker side of the goalie. We've got Josh Morrow out there with Connor Stevens and Justin Weeks, Ty Jascott and Owen Lynham playing D. Puck comes out in neutral ice, but retrieved by Lynham, who sends it ahead out of the zone, collected by the Spartans, who attempt to come in the zone, but they do so offsides, and so play is whistled dead. We'll have a face-off here in neutral ice. Face-off won by the Hawks, collected by Lynham. He skates ahead through neutral ice with speed. Attempts to get the puck down the slot, loses it. Puck comes out and ahead by the Spartans. Centering pass by them is intercepted by Clay Carlson. Puck knocked off of his stick. Low angle slap shot taken by the Spartans, steered aside by Mellon. Lynham takes the puck, skates it ahead through neutral ice. Puck knocked off of his stick and sent in deep by the Spartans. Two forecheckers against Ty Jascott here, who chips it high off the glass and out. Clay Carlson skates the puck into the zone now. Puck gets knocked deep. Collected by the Spartans. Broken up momentarily there by Grant Halstead. Nice pinch there by, I think it was Ryland Schumacher. Puck ahead now by the Spartans, but knocked back by Socorro. Spartans forced to regroup in their own end. Socorro pinches on that puck, sends it in wide of the net. Grant Halstead, the first guy to it. Kane Bryant in to help. He gets knocked off the puck. Clay Carlson forechecking now. Spartans chip it out of the zone and deep into the Hawks' end. Colin Socorro there to retrieve. Slows it down behind the net. And out to Chase Carlson. Was able to knock it ahead momentarily into neutral ice, but collected by the Spartans. Kane Finley with the puck. Skates through a couple of defenders. Over to Chase Carlson on the wing. He takes a shot off of the post. Rebound comes all the way out to the other side. He's able to skate back on a hard back check there, retrieve that puck and send it ahead for Link, who sends it in on goal, and it's gloved down by the goalie. Yet again, great pressure here by the Hawks, both on the forecheck and on the back check, winning a lot of races to loose pucks, and that is often a good recipe to a victory. Puck comes out to the Spartans, knocked back in by Jascott. Puck's in neutral ice. Hawks try to chip it in, not quite able to. Spartans with the puck in neutral ice. They send it in deep into the zone. Finley with the puck in the corner, sends it ahead for Chase. Comes out high. Shot goes wide of the goal. Mason Link with the puck. He sends it ahead for Chase Carlson, just a little bit behind him. And that's going to go down for an icing. Good idea, just not able to get that puck where it needed to be. Face-off won by the Hawks. D-to-D pass behind the net. Socorro moves it ahead. Lost to Mara skates. But Brendan McLaren does a nice job of supporting the play and skates it ahead with speed. He comes in and all alone. Forehand backhand attempt. Nice save made by the Spartan goalie. Puck chipped out now by the Spartans. Socorro stops that entry and collects the puck. Nice angle by him. Weeks does a nice stick check along the half board to break up the play. Supported by Mara. Puck over to Socorro. Sends it ahead to Connor Stevens. Puck knocked off his stick, but there's a delayed offsides against the Spartans. McLaren is able to skate it out relatively unopposed. And then Stevens sends it in deep from the red line as the Hawks go off for a change. Spartans send it ahead, or attempt to. Play broken up by, I believe that was Grant Halstead. Play now at neutral ice. Grant Halstead, a lot of solid back-checking pressure there. Caden Bryant able to keep that puck in the zone. Sends it over for Clay Carlson, just unable to connect. Puck comes out high in the zone now and is banked out by the Spartans. Looks like this will go down for an ice, and indeed it does. So Hawks doing a great job with pressure on the puck, both keeping it in the zone and then in neutral ice when there's a breakout attempt by the Spartans to quickly wrestle control of the puck, go back away again. Face off back into the corner. Caden Finley with it now. He's checked off the puck. Puck chipped out by the Spartans to line him stick. He sends it in deep. Hawks tag up and resume the forecheck. Spartans trying to skate it out of the zone. Play broken up by Finley. Puck on Chase Carlson's stick. He takes a low shot. Goalie in good position to see and stop that one. The Hawks change their D. We've got the Caden Finley line out there with Chase Carlson, Mason Link, Socorro, McLaren. The two players on the points. Face-off won initially by the Hawks. Spartans have control. Socorro able to keep that puck in. He skates it over to the middle. Puck on his backhand now, sends it over in front of the net. Spartan goalie does a good job of poking that away. Play broken up and neutralized by the Hawks successfully and able to bang that puck back out. Spartan sent ahead and chip it into the zone. Loose puck by the side of the net. Mason Mellon decides he's seen enough of that and decides to freeze it. So 7 minutes left to go here in the third period. Hawks up 2-0. They're enjoying a 27-9 advantage in shots. We've got Mara, Stevens, and Weeks out there for the Hawks. Also got Jaskat and Lynham playing back on D. Face-off won cleanly by the Hawks. D-to-D pass, outlet pass over to Weeks. Out to Mara. Textbook breakout. Mara just loses the handle on it. Spartans are able to knock that puck out of their zone. Collected by Lynham, who banks it back in. Spartans are neutralized with the puck now. Play broken up by Weeks. Puck ends up on Ty Jaskotzik. He sends it across for Connor Stevens, who skates it in. Escapes, skates over to the middle, loses the puck. Mara applying pressure now. Nice back-checking pressure by Connor Stevens, who takes a hard hit into the boards, but he's okay. Comes off the ice. Hawks fans looking for a penalty there, didn't get it. Puck still in the Spartan zone. Fresh forwards out there now for the Hawks. And it looks like we've got a penalty coming up. Holding is the call. Should be against the Spartans here. Wasn't clear immediately based on the timing of the whistle, but yes, indeed, it's against the Spartans. So the Hawks will have a power play with 6:02 left in the third period. Finlay, Chase Carlson, Lynham back out. Mason Link back out there as the forwards. Lynham and Ty Jaska playing D. 5-on-4. Face-off one cleanly over to Link. He goes down deep with it. Tries to send it towards the middle. Broken up. And the Spartans are able to send that down to kill some of the time on their penalty kill. Ty Jascott with it, sends it behind for Lynham. Sends it ahead to the middle for Finlay, but a little bit dangerous, but the Hawks escape. And now it's, Link tries to skate in the zone, loses control of the puck. Spartans in the zone now with control. Still a loose puck. Lynham's ahead with it now. He skates through neutral ice with speed. Takes a shot, goes high, rebound, out to Carlson. His shot goes wide. Finlay with the puck now in the corner. He skates in the middle, dangles around one player, and ahead. Goalie swallows up that low shot attempt from close in. And the Hawks will change out their power play units. Just over a minute left in the power play, 5 minutes to go in the period. Still 2-0 Hawks. Got Mara, Stevens, and looks like Grant Halstead out there, Sikora and McLaren playing D. Puck in the corner. Oh, we got another penalty coming up here against the Spartans. Hit from behind against Halstead. So when play resumes here, we'll have a 5-on-3 for almost a minute, and then still another 5-on-4 for another minute beyond that. Good situation here for the Hawks to be able to close out this game with power plays late in the period. Face-off one over to the boards by the Hawks. Stevens back to the point. He sends it across for Sikora. He walks it down. Tip in front, saved by the goalie. Stevens able to muscle his way onto that puck and send it back to Jaska, who sends it towards the net. Loose puck, shot steered aside. Puck back in front. Nice hustle there by Mara to keep that puck in. Clearing attempt blocked. Second one does make it down all the way on goal. Mellon steers it aside. Sikora sends that all the way up to Halstead. 2-on-1 here. Halstead shot blocked. Rebound blocked by the goalie. Loose puck comes out to the corner, nobody there. Puck sent to the middle. Josh Mara takes a shot, glove down high by the Spartan goalie. 5 seconds left in the 5-on-3 advantage for the Hawks. Still a minute 8 for the 5-on-4 advantage. 4:07 left in the third period. Finlay, Link, and Chase Carlson back out there. Face-off won cleanly. Ty Jascott sends a shot, tipped high over the net. Spartans now get one of their players back, so it's a 5-on-4 situation now. Jascott pinches on that puck hard to keep it in. Link down with the puck in the corner. He skates it out. Still has it. Shot to traffic, doesn't make it. Puck bounces out to Lynham. His shot goes out the shin guards of the Spartan player. Sikora is able to come back and break up that play before any shot can be made. Finlay with the puck now low below the net. He skates it out. 20 seconds left to go in the power play here for the Hawks. Finlay's still skating it in. He sends the puck towards the net. That shot is blocked, trickles down low. Clearing attempt by the Spartans comes out to Sikora. He's contested there, struggles to keep the puck in, but not before the Spartans are able to chip it out. And that'll about do it for the power play, as the Spartans are now even up 5-on-5. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the third period. Puck ahead for Chase Carlson with speed as he enters the zone. He takes a shot, blocked away, rebound, still loose, another rebound, and he gets that one to go. Nice second and third effort there by Chase Carlson. He had at least 2 rebound attempts, and he's finally able to convert. 3-0 Hawks here late in the third period. So 3-0 here. I think at this point the Hawks would be concerned about trying to preserve that shutout for Mason Mellon, who's played a strong game. Spartans come in the zone. Puck knocked away by Ty Jascott. Puck down low. Grant Halstead back there. He's knocked off the puck. Ty Jascott in there to help. Lynham tries to get it out. Puck comes out into the slot. Weak shot towards the net, steered aside easily by Mellon. Puck sent out to Caden Bryan, who gets the puck in stride through neutral ice. He skates it in. Puck knocked off of his stick. Puck comes out to neutral ice, sent in a little bit into the zone, but not before the Spartans are able to get it out. Still a little bit of neutral ice back and forth here. Spartans into the zone cleanly. Play broken up by Clay Carlson and chipped out of the zone through neutral ice. And that puck doesn't have enough energy to make it down for an icing. Connor Stevens applying heavy pressure down deep for the Hawks. Almost able to come away with the puck there. Puck comes out in front of the net, nobody there. And the Spartans just clear it and ice it the length of the ice. 1:34 left in the third period. Face-off coming up on the blocker side of the Spartan goalie. So we got Mara, Weeks, and Stevens out there now. Sikora and Rylan Schumacher are back on D. Puck comes out to neutral ice. Great back checking by Rylan Schumacher. Spartan player comes in front of the net, attempts a forehand backhand deke on Mason Mellon. He didn't fall for it and is able to save that, keeping it a 3-0 game. Faceoff comes to the corner. McLaren with it, sends it behind the net for Lynham. Misses his stick, goes around to the half boards. Puck kept in momentarily, but now out with Weeks, who gains the red line and dumps it in deep. 1 minute left to go in the third period. Line him with the puck on the blue line. He sends it in towards the net. That hits the body in front, doesn't make it all the way. Battle on the boards. Hawks come away with it, send it in deep. Mason Link collects it. He sends it in front. Puck is steered wide of the goal. Lynham able to keep that puck in the zone. Chase Carlson with it now high in the zone. Escapes one player. Puck does trickle out outside the zone, but Lynham's got it now. Skates in with speed. Tips it back for McLaren, who sends it towards the goal. It goes wide and comes all the way back out on the other side for the Hawks. Mason Link there is able to collect it easily. He sends it ahead to Caden Finlay with about 6 seconds left to go in the third period. He skates it towards the goal mouth. Just killing time now here. And the Hawks come away with a well-earned 3-0 win. In my opinion, one of the best games that they've played this year. Mason Ellen earns the shout-out, so congratulations to him as his teammates do the same. And thanks for joining us. We'll be back here in a little while for the varsity matchup between your Hawks and the St. Paul Academy Spartans. We'll see you then.